Hey everyone, welcome to another Python programming lesson, where today I'm going to show you guys an adventure story where it will allow us to just make several decisions, and based on our decisions, we'll have a particular output. So I'm going to start by just doing a print statement to welcome the user to this quest that they're going to be on. So I might say something like, welcome to your first quest to get the King's Crown at, let's say, the Forbidden Forest. Just sort of a welcoming statement. For the if and elif portion where you're working on the decisions, I'm going to do a while true just so I can continuously print this out when testing it. I'm going to create a variable called decision1, and that's going to be set to an input, and this will be the first decision that the user is going to be able to input and decide what they want to do. And based on their decision, it will go to the next decision and branch out from there for different options. So let's say decision 1, we are leaving the castle to start the quest. Would you like to go on foot or ride a horse? And I'm going to enter and have them say enter F for foot or enter H for horse. So it's going to be looking for user input, and if it's an F or an H, that will decide the next route. I'm going to do dot lower, so it will accept capital F or capital H, as well as lowercase f and h, and it will automatically assign it to lowercase f and h. So now I'm going to do an if statement where if decision 1 is equal to lowercase f, I'm going to print out a statement such as maybe like, you chose to go on by foot. These kind of stories can be decided on based on you, and you can go as far as you'd like, but I'm just going to make it super simple. Let's say it took you 9 days to reach the edge of the Forbidden Forest. So that's one of the outcomes of deciding to go on by foot. Now let's make a decision 2. So after we have pursued our first decision to go on by foot, we're going to have a second decision to make. So let's say, like, after arriving, would you like to rest before entering the Forbidden Forest, or would you like to enter immediately? And based on this decision, it will print out another option for you, kind of narrowing down your path and the outcome of this quest. So let's say enter R to rest or enter E to enter. And again, dot lower, so it accepts capital and lowercase value entered inputs. And let's say if decision 2 is equal to rest, we'll say you chose to rest, just verifying that, and you gained all of your strength back after your long adventure. And we can finish it here, just so it's not an extremely long project to walk you guys through, but heck, you guys can go all the way up to like decision 100 if you really wish to, if you have a story, an idea that can kind of take all those options and scenarios. And let's say for different outcomes of this project, let's say you chose to enter immediately. Let's say with the venture being 9 days long and you wanted to enter immediately, you're extremely exhausted, so you weren't actually able to complete the quest. So this option in this project will allow some successes and some failures. And then after that, I'll break, because I'm only going to do 2 decisions for this project. So that's the first portion of the if, and that's if you chose to go on by foot. Now I'm going to do another portion where elif, and that would be if you chose to go on by horse. And I just am going to jump right to it. And it's kind of somewhat similar to that process, but going on by horse and then entering immediately or resting. And then lastly, I'll do an else if you input something incorrectly instead of F or H. So when I run this program, you're going to be prompted with whether you'd like to go on by foot or horse. So let's say foot, and let's see if we want to rest or enter immediately. Since it took us 9 days to reach the edge of the forest, let's rest And let's say we gained all our strength back and we were able to complete the quest. So that's one of the several options from this program. Not sure what that was on accident. So let's go on by horse now. So it took us 2 days to reach the edge of the forest, and we wanted to enter immediately. And we chose to enter immediately. You were able to complete the quest so fast, the king made us second in command. Wow. So you can come up with your own little storylines on this, and based on the input, it'll allow you to come up with different outputs based on the user's decision, which is pretty interesting and a nice beginner-friendly project to work on, because you get some freedom to come up with your own story and kind of make it enjoyable as you go along and learn. So there's other options out there. You can go by foot and then rest, and with us creating the program, we already know what the output will be. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I really hope you guys tune into other videos as well, and make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I hope to see you guys in other videos here soon. See ya.